Last year, I met a patient I will never forget. He was 52 years old, not overweight, not careless, not someone you would expect to have a serious health issue. On the surface, everything looked fine. His reports were almost normal, nothing alarming enough to cause immediate concern. But something wasn't right. His blood sugar was slowly rising, quietly, silently. He looked at me and said, "Doctor, I don't even eat sweets. How is this happening?" And that question is exactly why so many people develop diabetes without realizing it. Most people think diabetes is simply caused by eating too much sugar, but that's not the full story. The truth is, type 2 diabetes begins much earlier, long before your reports show anything serious. It starts deep inside your body, with a process most people have never even heard of. Every time you eat, rice, roti, bread, biscuits, even fruits, your body breaks that food down into glucose, which is a form of sugar. This sugar enters your bloodstream, and your pancreas releases a hormone called insulin. Insulin's job is to help move that sugar from your blood into your cells, where it is used as energy. This is a natural and essential process. But over time, because of constant eating, poor sleep, stress, and a lack of movement, your body begins to change. Your cells stop responding properly to insulin. They become resistant. This condition is known as insulin resistance, and it is the real beginning of diabetes. At first, your body tries to compensate. It produces more insulin to push sugar into the cells, then even more. But eventually, it can't keep up. The system starts to fail, and that's when your blood sugar levels begin to rise, slowly, silently, and dangerously. The most concerning part is that you won't feel this happening. There is no pain, no obvious warning sign, nothing dramatic, just small changes that most people ignore. Feeling tired after meals, craving sugar again and again, gaining weight, especially around the belly, feeling sleepy during the day, experiencing brain fog or low energy. These signs are often dismissed as normal, as part of a busy life or aging, but they are not normal. They are early signals from your body asking for help. Every time your blood sugar spikes, it's not just a temporary increase, it's causing damage. Damage to your blood vessels, your nerves, your organs, your eyes, your kidneys, your heart. Everything is affected. And this damage doesn't happen overnight. It builds gradually, meal after meal, day after day, year after year, until one day you're diagnosed with diabetes. That patient I mentioned earlier was at that exact stage, not fully diabetic yet, but heading there quickly. So I asked him a simple question. What does your daily routine look like? What he told me is something I see in millions of people today. He skipped breakfast, ate a heavy lunch, snacked multiple times throughout the day, sat for long hours without movement, slept late, and woke up feeling tired. Then he repeated the same cycle every single day. No sweets, but still his blood sugar was rising. Because diabetes is not just about sugar, it's about how your body processes it. It's about habits, timing, and how consistently you support or stress your system. The good news is that this process can be influenced. It can be slowed down, controlled, and in many cases, significantly improved with simple changes. Not extreme diets, not complicated routines, just small, consistent adjustments that work with your body instead of against it. Now, let's talk about what you can actually do, starting today, to take control of your blood sugar and support your body in the right way. The first and most powerful change is something that sounds almost too simple to matter, but it makes a significant difference: the order in which you eat your food. Before you eat anything else on your plate, start with vegetables. This simple habit can dramatically change how your body responds to a meal. Vegetables are rich in fiber, and when you eat them first, That fiber forms a kind of barrier in your digestive system. This barrier slows down how quickly sugar from the rest of your meal enters your bloodstream. As a result, your blood sugar rises more gradually instead of spiking sharply. This means your body doesn't need to release large amounts of insulin all at once, which reduces stress on your system and helps maintain better control over time. After vegetables, move on to protein, and then eat carbohydrates last. The food itself doesn't need to change drastically, just the order can make a noticeable difference. The second step is movement, specifically walking after meals. You don't need a gym membership or intense workouts to improve your health. Just 10 minutes of walking after eating can help your body in a powerful way. When you walk, your muscles use glucose for energy. This means the sugar from your meal is being actively used instead of staying in your bloodstream. This helps lower blood sugar levels naturally and improves insulin sensitivity over time. It's one of the simplest and most effective habits you can build into your routine. The third step is a small addition that has shown promising results. Taking 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in a glass of water before meals. This can help reduce the spike in blood sugar after eating and improve how your body responds to insulin. However, it's important to dilute it properly and not consume it directly, as it can be harsh on your teeth and digestive system. If you have any underlying health conditions, it's always best to consult a doctor before adding this to your routine. The fourth step is often overlooked but incredibly important: sleep. Even if your diet is perfect, poor sleep can negatively impact your blood sugar levels. When you don't get enough quality sleep, your body produces more stress hormones, and these hormones increase glucose levels in your blood. Over time, this can contribute to insulin resistance and make it harder for your body to regulate sugar effectively. Aim for consistent, restful sleep each night, allowing your body the time it needs to repair and reset. The fifth step is to stop constant snacking. Every time you eat, your body releases insulin. If you're snacking throughout the day, your insulin levels remain elevated and your body doesn't get a chance to reset. Giving your body breaks between meals allows insulin levels to come down and supports better metabolic health. Now let me tell you what happened to that patient. He didn't try to change everything at once. He started small. He began with walking after meals. Then he added vegetables before his meals. Gradually, he improved his sleep and reduced unnecessary snacking. 3 months later, his blood sugar levels dropped significantly. His energy improved. His body responded again. And he did this without adding new medications, just by changing his habits. This is something I've seen repeatedly over the years. The body is not broken. It's overwhelmed. When you give it the right conditions, it starts to heal. But the key is consistency. Don't try to do everything at once. Pick one habit and start today. Repeat it daily until it becomes part of your routine. Because diabetes doesn't develop overnight, and it doesn't improve overnight either. But small, consistent changes can completely change your future. Your body is already giving you signals. The question is, are you paying attention?